Welcome to the channel. It's your boy Regis. This is Warbond Day, so let's get into this. Now, we need to go into the Superstore first before we get into the actual Warbond because they've updated this with a long-anticipated armor. It is 200 for the helmet, 400 for the armor, 250 for the cape, and 75 for the player card. I will show you the ability on that in a second because it's the same one that's on these armors in here. So the Truth Enforcers is 1,000 as always, super credits. So yeah, get your 1,000 and you are clear to go. Now, I have thoroughly tested the two weapons I've unlocked and I have witnessed people using this one. So I'm already familiar with what they do. So yeah, I've done the first 2 pages. I'm on the third. This exosuit looks fantastic. I've seen both variants walking around the battlefields. It looks amazing. It actually looks fairly intimidating. Going across the battlefield is fantastic. You got your super credits as always. Dead Sprint is a new booster. It allows you to keep on sprinting even when you're out of stamina by draining your health instead. And as you are probably figuring it out as I say it, if you keep jamming yourself with stim packs, you just keep on running. I had a player today forget that this booster was on, kept stabbing himself with stim packs, and then he flopped over dead because he literally died because he didn't stop running. But he did get halfway across the map without stopping. So, I mean, it was pretty fun. This is my second favorite weapon in the game right now. It is the best shotgun in the game right now. This is the Halt, of course. It does 385 damage, 16-round magazine. It's got a big recoil, but you don't really notice it. And it's got 80 firing rate. That is because it is round reloading. So that's one round at a time. So it'll fire every round that you load in, but it will load all 16, obviously. But it just means you can fire every single one as you go in. And no, that is not a typo. It is light armor penetrating and medium armor penetrating. That is because this has two types of ammo. It has the regular Fletch ammo that all shotguns have, and then the light armor penetrating stun ammo. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it has a stun ammo. It will stun an enemy for 5 seconds. And if you aim slightly off of them, you can stun an entire group of enemies. I think the most I've stunned at once is 5 at once. So with one shot, I mean. So yeah, that's pretty fun. It does not affect flying shriekers. Yeah, I already tried it. I've already tried because my thought was, oh, I'll just stun them. They'll fall out the sky and they'll die when they hit the ground. No, they're completely immune to it. The enclosed Scout Striders are also immune to it. Anything bigger than a Brood Commander or a Devastator is immune to the stun effects. The open top Strider can be affected, obviously, because it's a person in the back. You just shoot them off it. The medium armor penetration is very, very good. You can one-shot a Hulk's weak spot with this. I have killed a Charger with this. I've heard you can take out a Bile Titan. I presume they took out the sacks, and that's how they killed it. But I've not witnessed it personally. But there's been a few videos I've seen where they've done it. So it's there. It will definitely kill a Charger, though. It will definitely kill a Hulk. I don't think you can shoot a Hulk through the eye, though, with this because the spread of the round, it just spreads too wide. There's not enough of the Fletches going through the eye to actually kill it, I think. I mean, there is a chance that it can be done. I've just not seen it. I haven't heard of anyone doing it. So, but yeah, if you want, you can one-tap them in the weak spot. You can one-tap most enemies, Devastator or Brood Commander, down. With the Brood Commander, as long as you don't shoot them directly in the face, because obviously their face is super armored, it takes 3 shots to the face to take down a Brood Commander. But if you shoot it under its belly, you can one-shot it. So yeah, that is fantastic, this weapon. In here, we've got the armor, which helps prevent Helldivers from flinching when hit. All 3 armors that are out right now, the 2 in the Warbond and the one in the Superstore all have this ability. This is the medium armor variant. Looks fantastic. It is not making you immune to flinching, though. That's when you get hit and your weapon starts moving around, so you're not aiming properly. That's you flinching. This reduces that. Just think of it like the resistance to fire. You're not immune, but it does help reduce how much flinching that you actually get. However, if you get hit really hard, you'll either one, die immediately, or two, you'll flinch like crazy, like normal. But other than that, yeah, you can take light fire fairly simply with that. This is the helmet. The helmets and the capes always look fantastic. Helldivers has always been good at creating these, the designs for them. They're fantastic. That's obviously the cape. This is the shuttle, which looks absolutely fantastic. I've already seen a few people flying these today in this paint job. Really, really nice. And this is the best weapon in the game right now. The SMG Reprimand. This thing is fantastic. You'd think with the 125 damage that it's garbage. Actually, no. It's really, really good. It's got automatic, it's got semi-automatic, and it has burst mode. So I use this in semi-automatic, and I can headshot most enemies with this fairly easily. I've killed a charger with it. I've shot a Hulk through the eye with it. Obviously, I missed out on the recording. I thought I was recording. And then I went, oh my God, I've got to put that into the montage thing. You know, like a last part of it. Yeah, no, I wasn't recording at all. Which is always the same. But yeah, this is by far the best weapon. 25 round magazine. It actually feels like it has a lot of ammo for it. 25 rounds, you get 9 magazines, so you can reload 9 times. This is by far the most accurate weapon in the game. Medium armor penetration. It's supposed to be a medium range SMG, but I was able to, I was going to say snipe, but I was able to hit enemies at long range, just not very well. You know, it's an SMG. It's not supposed to be a long range weapon, but you know, I like to thoroughly test these. Also, the way this weapon sounds. Oh, when it's like dun 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 when you're going into it. Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, so yeah, I highly recommend you get used to this weapon and this weapon. They are the two best weapons in the game, hands down right now. This is basically just a handheld purifier. It does exactly what the purifier does, except one-handed, so you can have like a shield with it, or you can be carrying specimens and firing with this. So you've got your standard pew 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 rapid fire, and then you've got your charge up and blast thing, just like the purifier does. Fantastic. It seems like a really good weapon. I'll have to test it out a bit more. I've seen people use it. They seem to like it. This is your emote, obviously. Very nice. Super credits are there. This is your cape. Fantastic. This is the armor. Light armor, of course. So it's like kind of like a commander sort of armor. Is fantastic. I love that metal plate on the helmet. Looks amazing. You got your name tag as always, free of thought. And you have flawless virtue. So yeah, it's good to have another pistol. It is amazing to have another SMG, especially one which is 1000% going to be nerfed to hell before long. They're going to make it inaccurate at some point. They're going to reduce how accurate this thing is. This thing is insanely accurate. It's more like a marksman rifle in a way when you have it in semi-automatic mode. Yeah, this thing is insanely good. By far my favorite weapon they've ever brought out. Also, it just looks amazing. This whole pack has got a secret police sort of feel to it. Like, your regular troops get the regular equipment and stuff like that, and it's like, oh yeah, it's okay. And then these guys show up, and then you realize, no, you've actually been given garbage. Basically, it's like Warhammer's las cannons. You know, all those guys are like, oh, these are amazing. And then the Space Marines turn up with the actual good stuff. And that's what these are. Like, they turn up and they're like, oh, okay. So you get the ones that keep you alive, and I get the flashlight. Sweet. Love it.